Here we are with a Taylor Tape Muay Thai at 67 kilograms. Thanupetch Wor.Technoluangpusuang taking on Arman Moradi from Iran. Thailand versus Iran over 3 rounds of Muay Thai action right here at the Lumpini Boxing Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. The home of the art of 8 limbs. Main event action right here in round number 1. Oh, straight out of the gates for a thunderous right leg kick there from Arman, but of course Thanupetch wasting no time to return the favor.
Yeah, Thanupetch, very tall and just lightning fast with those rear kicks. You really have to know how to stay out of his range, and Arman opting for a really smart strategy out the gates to chop down this big man's legs.
Off microphone, you described him as an absolute giraffe, but he's not a giraffe on roller skates, that's for sure. He's got balance, speed, and power. As Arman Moradi drags on that neck inside the clinch with that vice grip. It gets peeled apart back on the outside. Oh, beautiful right kick there from Thanupetch. Tries to throw the tomahawk elbow. Nothing but bad intentions in this fight.
No, and they've already had one bout against each other, so that feeling out phase is not going to be as slow. They definitely know what each other bring to the table. This is a tournament, there's money on the line. They both want to get to one championship, so this is a great fight so far.
Oh, whipping right kick, but big heavy hands there from Arman to get inside the clinch. Applies the body lock to get back on the outside. Good strategy there from the Iranian. Oh, Thanupetch just leaps in, digs that right knee. You can see the reddening on Arman's midsection already from that whipping right kick of Thanupetch. Wastes no time to get inside that clinch. Misses the chance to strike with that right knee, but follows up again, delivers the left against the ropes there. Big heavy hands, and gets them straight through there from Arman. Starting to have a little bit more success with those punches.
And that is smart of Arman to work inside that clinch against a body like Thanupetch. You do not want to let him start getting dominant position and just hammering knees down your gut with those long limbs. So Arman definitely been working on his clinch, you can see. Let's see if he can keep it up, because Thanupetch is an absolute weapon.
Oh, follows up with the heavy hands there again from Arman, having a little bit more success. And I think this is the strategy he needs. Get inside that clinching distance, but break it up with the hands, because you can see Thanupetch, as when he engages in that distance, tends to keep his chin up a little bit. I mean, that's one of the things about being the taller opponent. It does become a little bit easier for your punches to land from your opponent. Oh, big left hook. Thunderous. Round 1, would you say, Doug?
I would say definitely an outstanding round number 1 for our main event here this morning between Arman and Thanupetch. Arman starting off nicely, chopping the legs of Thanupetch, but Thanupetch, between the last 2 fights I've seen, he did a way better job this first round, finding his range and timing with that rear kick that is definitely his go-to. Arman not able to kind of keep him at bay, but towards the end of that first round, I thought Arman did a good job crashing, scoring with some boxing, and then not letting Thanupetch kind of whip those kicks in there and catch him as he was crashing in. We'll see if Arman can land a little bit more effectively with that boxing. I'd like to see him go to the body as well. I mean, he's a huge, tall target. There's going to be moments where his midsection will be exposed. It'll just be a matter of Arman can find his way in there without taking a battering coming in, because that's the trick, right?
Absolutely. Let's see what round number 2 brings us here to the main event. at 67 kilograms. Oh, starting straight out of the gates with that whipping right kick from Thanupetch. And Arman wasting no time with the heavy punches on the front foot.
Yeah, he's got some serious bad intentions, as you say, Joe, coming out there, out the gates. And there's that body shot. I'd like to see more of that because it's opening up the head.
And it certainly caused Thanupetch some issues there, looking very dazed and confused.
Heavy hands from Arman.
I think this is the strategy that we need to see here from Arman. Cause a lot of issues. Big punches and bunches here from the Iranian. Goes to the body, goes up top. Thanupetch still holding on, but locks on inside the clinch. Beautiful work.
Definitely smells blood in the water, Joe. Thanupetch, he looks like he's not quite clear. His eyes are drifting a little bit, and Arman can see it, and he's really pouring it on.
Good strategy here from the Thai athlete to lock up. Not allow Arman to throw off the heavy hands. Oh, crashing right hand to get inside the clinch and throws him through the ropes. Certainly, Thanupetch looking like a shell of his former self.
I don't know if he's going to survive this round, Joe. Arman needs to keep that pressure on, though. He can't let off. He's got him right where he wants him. I think he's just hunting and making sure he doesn't get caught slipping, coming in.
I mean, it's one of those troubles of being the shorter opponent with such a tall difference in height. When you try and leap in with the heavy punches, you'll just get tied up straight away. It's all about timing. Oh, good strategy here from Thanupetch to take out the punching power. Right kick right up onto the bicep. Oh, heavy punches here from Arman. You can tell Thanupetch feels the punches from Arman.
He looks like he's regained his composure a bit, though, Joe, as you can tell by going back to those just thunderous rear kicks. He's so hard, he's so tall that he can just crack you from range, but I do love the aggression from Arman, because last time he left it to the judges, he felt like he was robbed, so I know he does not want them to go to the scorecards again.
He's just got to not take the foot off the gas. Can't afford to stop here. He's got to keep the constant pressure up. Thanupetch looking very tired indeed, very open mouth, but still whipping in the kicks. Arman can't move back. He's got to just continuously move forward here. Punches in bunches.
Super entertaining second round there. On my unofficial cards, I'd have to give that round to Arman. He was really aggressive, but props to Thanupetch for not taking an 8 count. He was really close, Joe. You could see his eyes after some of these overhands rolling to the back of his head, and somehow found a way to get out of there.
Absolutely coming into this round with more punch than a frat house party. Oh, that big right hand straight through. Beautiful work. Leaping in with those double left hooks as well. Certainly finding a home, causing a lot of frustration there for Thanupetch, but holding on by a thread. Be interesting to see what the readjustments will be for Thanupetch there in that third round.
Yeah, Arman definitely has some power in those hands. I've even seen him go up and fight above 70 kilos, Joe. So at 67, he packs a punch for sure. So
absolutely. Let's see what the third and final round brings us in terms of action here for the main event.
I'm expecting fireworks, Joe. I think it's one round apiece. First round of the Thai tournament. Winner advances to the semis. And they want action. Oh. A little slip there from Arman.
Oh! Beautiful timing there from Arman. Very dramatic indeed. Just caught him on the offensive. Beautiful work.
That was dramatic. Indeed, that is highlight reel stuff there. Exactly what we'd expect after this rematch in our main event of this tournament. Both of these guys highly skilled. Very entertaining fight so far.
Nice double up there from Thanupetch, but again, Arman applying the pressure. It just needs to be in that perfect distance, just on the outside of the clinch, but in punching range to cause the issues for Thanupetch. And he certainly was causing a lot of issues there in the second round. But as you can see, anytime he tries to get on the front foot, Thanupetch just locks him up, and a very smart strategy there from the Thai. Catches the kick, returns with the heavy-handed approach from Arman, but locked up once again in the ties of the Thai athlete. Bit of, oh, big left hook, nearly sent him back into the hole of despair.
Yeah, he is getting bulldozed here in this third round. Just the boy has a chin on him, I must say, though. I mean, he's really withstanding Arman's barrage of heavy hands. There it is again, that hook. Oh, wondering, he has a minute to go here. Arman needs to keep the pressure on.
Arman coming into this fight with a bigger heart than a racehorse here. Moving forward again. Oh, punches in bunches again. Just suffocating Thanupetch here in the corner.
Thanupetch, his rear kick has really been nullified. Arman crashing in before it can land. You can see there, Arman slipping inside just before Thanupetch can land that rear kick. Oh, there he lands.
Whips it in again.
Just 2 seconds, Joe.
Got to pull something out of the bag here to add the final touch, and that is the bell. The third and final bell. Let's go and see what the highlights from this fight brought us. The doubling up of that right kick. Oh, and it was that big, dramatic, crashing left hook. Just caught him on the offensive. Certainly a highlight.
Yeah, Arman much more aggressive in this rematch than he was the last time. The last time he, I think, tried to play more kick for kick, scored. I think this time he did not want to let it go to the judges and couldn't quite get it done, but very impressive indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges scored this bout 28-29, 29-28, and 29-28. 28-29, for the winner by split decision. In the red corner, Thanupetch Wor.Technoluangpusuang.